amazing day knocking out, it seemed like almost every force car out there.
Yeah, that was pretty fortunate, really. But we had a good car all weekend. We went down the track every run, and man, if I could get the thing to have 8 holes, it would be fast. And sure enough, the last run, once it doesn't drop a hole, so it smokes the tires. But we're pretty proud of my guys. I'll tell you what, they're doing a terrific job, and we got a good maintenance schedule going, and the car really reacts to it. My brand new Merck McKinney chassis, obviously there's nothing wrong with it, right? That stinking thing goes right straight down through there. So, and I got a new gas pedal, and I'm pretty happy with that too, because it started smoking the tires there, and man, I just barely about quarter shut the throttle, and then stood back in it, and it just took right back off again. So it was pretty cool. I'm real happy with that new car, and obviously the Vandermeers did a wonderful job with this track. It's got traction out the wazoo when you hit the gas, and when you get out there, you just got to fix it, because when you're 130-degree racetrack, you get what you get. So, but them guys, they really did a terrific job, and I think that they need to be commended. And the 1,000-foot deal, I don't know what the fans think about it, but it looked pretty good to me from where I was at. It looked good racing all weekend, tight fields, and I want to applaud NHRA for that.
Tim, earlier this year, you had a car that you had been running last year overweight. That worked to your advantage earlier in this year. How nervous were you going into Denver, having to switch over to a different chassis?
Well, we were a little nervous, and I went and did a little match race last Saturday, and just to kind of shake the car down, and it really worked out well. But I don't know. I tell you, I don't get too wound up about stuff like that. I got to deal with it. So if the thing has more wheel speed, then I'll slow it down, and if it doesn't have enough, I'll try to make it go faster. It is what it is. So I can't really fix it. So we just go with what we got, and I could say I was probably 50% worried about it, but I really didn't think it'd be a big deal. Tony P's guys, I talked to Dickie Venables. He said, "Man, you're gonna love that new car." Boy, I'm sure he regrets telling me that now, but it's gonna be hopefully it's a good Western swing. It's a good start for us, and we're real excited about going the rest of the way, and excited about running 1,000 feet at the next couple of racetracks.
It's also be kind of fun going 1, 2, 3 against forces.
Well, that was very exciting, really, wasn't it? We and we had good runs too. That was the thing. Them guys are, they're always tough, and when you race anything that says force on it, it's going to be tough. But luckily for us, like you say, the Mustangs went 1, 2, 3. They were gone to the Impala, and that's what we like to hear.
Case of picking the biggest guy in the bar and knocking him out first.
You might as well just start. There you go. That's a good analogy of it, isn't it? No sense starting with the sissies, right? You're going to get wore out quick. You might as well get after the big guy. But no, I don't know. That's just the luck of the draw. There's no lousy draws out there, good draws out there. You know what I mean? This is a tough group. I think where we a 10th between us, between low and 16th. So that's good racing. And I think this 1,000-foot's going to show you a lot more of that. Because there used to be some cars like I had a good car from 1,000 foot on, and now them guys are. I think you're going to see them picking on me now, but we'll see.
Tim, you've struggled here the past couple of years. What was your secret to change this year?
Well, I tell you what, we came here kind of with what you were saying. We were a little nervous about the chassis, and I decided I wasn't going to overthink this place. And usually I do. I come up here and we got to do this, we got to do that. We're running at Denver, da. We didn't do any of that. We run up here, looked at how we ran at Vegas. Changed the thing a little bit, went out there and stepped on the gas, and it responded. So I think before I just really overthought this place and really tried to have this power that I knew I had to have, and the car really showed me that it would take just whatever you needed to give it. You didn't need to give it more.